Welcome to another book talk. My name is Sylvia, and today's spoiler-free review is on Wool by Howey. According to the internet, Wool is a dystopian science fiction novel set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity lives in a vast underground silo. The reader follows two characters, Sheriff Holston and mechanic Juliet Nichols. The around 10,000 people have no idea about the time before the silo or the history of how it came to be. This is a huge mystery to be solved by the reader. We get some of those answers in this book, but Wool is the first in a trilogy. The silo can be described as a 140-story circular apartment building that has a concrete staircase in the center that takes a full day to go from the top to the bottom. The silo is set up in a class system where the wealthy and the most intelligent are at the top. What they call the deep down are considered to be the poorest and the least important. I thought about an ant farm when I was reading this book, when you have a very contained space that needs to be maintained with order. The outside world is uninhabitable, and therefore the outside world is a mystery. The main rule of the silo is if you say you want to go outside, you will go outside. This is also according to the ritual called the cleaning. Things to know about this book. This is an omnibus, meaning a collection of stories. That is important to the structure of the book and the understanding as to why we follow two characters. It's also a series on Apple TV+. I highly recommend reading the series before you watch the TV show, just because the series in the TV show, they're not split as evenly as the books, and it will include spoilers. Pros. The world building was great. The choice of the silo was inspired and smart. I hear there is a popular game that takes place in a silo, but the idea was new to me. The class system was set up well and explains why we have a very complex world with technology, yet we don't have an elevator. And the tension and the mystery elements help to push the story forward. Cons. Not a fan of following two POVs because I was really connected to Holston and then thrown into Juliet's POV. And because it's spoiler-free, I will leave it there. The fact that the novel is made up of 5 novellas makes for a disjointed read. I didn't know that going into this book, but it was very clear once I did start it that this was definitely made up of short stories. If you already read Wool or this sounds interesting to you, don't forget to check out my full review on my YouTube channel. Sincerely, Sylvia Writes. Bye!